Yeah, this is RTFO, rolling thin film oil. The purpose is to assist the aging of the bitumen. Okay, so what we do, this is our chamber. This is a heater, that is a rotating rack, and this is a blower to stabilize your temperature. Here we got the temperature display. This is power, main on and off. This is for the blower, and this is for the rack. Here, this glass is to control the flow of the air, and this is a pressure here, and this is a moisture indicator. Now these two, so this one is to control the flow, to adjust like this, okay, and this one is to control the pressure.
Like this, up and down, huh?
Then you have to pull it out and then make up and down. Okay, now it's on the 50, so keep it on 50.
50, left and right
And the flow on 4 liters per minute.
And this black should be on the 4.
Okay.
And
So
this
This should be in the middle. This one here. This
should be
4 number 4. وانت الشاب احكي لابو اسلام
طيب.
And
this blower has a safety. For example, now you see this is working, right? As soon as you open the door, this will stop just for the safety reason.
call Abu Islam.
Okay.
But it's still
For example, you see this is a blowing air, the hot air, okay, around you. Example, if you open the door, you don't like to get a heat air on you, right? So that's why, for the safety, it stops. Whenever you want to open the fan will stop.
This will stop.
The remaining is working. And here, and the one more thing, if you lock the door, don't go, like this, like that. Push it properly, and then just half
Down
way.
side. Arun bhai,
Come, open it like this. Okay, not too much, otherwise you'll break it. You see, like this. Right? Here the temperature is set up to 163. Don't change it. Do not change the temperature.
not 165.
No,
No, no.
163.
3.
165 there,
Okay,
163.
163 is here. Do not change it. So as soon as you start the power,
Anyhow,
temperature
maybe
will
you
go
have to up and down from where you can. Maybe temperature from there.
up and down here. You see?
Save
You don't need to save it.
and only up and
Yeah.
stop. Huh? No need to set another thing.
You can press even this one. Okay.
And after you
Make
up and down, mix it.
For example, like this.
But then mix it.
Then
Save.
Blipping will be a stop.
The blocking will stop. So this is for the blower. We can stop the blower from here. It will say stop. Can work it. The same way, you see the rack there inside. You can stop that rack from here. The rack is stopped.
From where?
From this one. From this
This
button
sample
here.
record has downside, this hole.
See the sample there? Okay, this start it. This will start rotating. Okay. Now what we do here is close the door, let the temperature come up to 163. So we'll wait. Meanwhile, let the rack rotate and the blower work. In the same way, let the pressure go inside the airflow. So stabilize this chamber to make it
So get
equilibrium.
the uniform temperature and
With the pressure and the rotation. Okay. So it may take somewhere 10 to 15 minutes, but let it be for 30 minutes somewhere.
So we have some old bitumen we can make to check this one how to make and this.
Sure, you can. Why not?
Bitumen something other
Let us finish this one.
Ah,
We
okay,
can
okay.
check it, okay? Now here, we know the temperature, we know the pressure, we know the flow, right? The temperature is 163, the pressure is 50 psi, and the flow is 4 liters per minute.
We know this purpose of the pressure, but for this flow, what the purpose of this flow?
Unless you release this flow, you won't get the air here. You can get the pressure even if there is air blocked. You can see the pressure, but where is the flow?
Yani flow from here.
This is a release, release valve.
Releasing valve.
Okay.
And this moisture indicator.
This moisture indicator is to see if there is any moisture coming out of the compressor inside your mechanism, your testing mechanism, testing chamber. Because once the moisture comes inside the sample, it will damage the results, maybe in the red greening or something. So we'll make sure that there is no moisture inside here. So what we do, there is
How we know this moisture coming or not coming?
You see,
Yeah.
this is basically color blue.
Pink,
Okay.
pink.
This is a
pinkish.
silica gel. Okay.
Silica
If
gel?
it comes pinkish, if it turns pinkish from blue to pink, it means there is something wrong. There is a moisture coming in. So how you will control the moisture? So if you're not using it for a long time, this one, just disconnect it from here. Okay? Disconnect it. And if you want to use it next day or next week or whatever time you want to use it, just there is a master bleeder downside there, like a small screw. By hand you can release it. Let the air goes. Let the air go out. Just pull it. Here down on the downside.
You see?
We are seen in the morning. We are seen in the morning. Okay. We release it. If there is any moisture, this will go away.
If you don't use for 3 days, for example, or more?
It depends on the temperature here, the humidity in the
Humidity, this is
dome.
humidity.
So it will accumulate the moisture inside.
And
So
better to release this one, release.
Not from here, you cannot release it.
From there, no.
From the down
Demo
there.
this one.
From the down there is a bleeder. Then bleed it completely, then fill it, refill it, and then connect it. Just pull it like this, pull it. This is connected. Okay? See the pressure. Make sure the pressure is 50 and the flow is 4. Something like this. Okay? And this one is blue. Alright?
What about here?
This one. See, we are concerned about our machine here. What we need is a 50 psi. Never mind what the pressure is here, but for the safety reason, it's better to be close to 50. And Muslim, we need 50 here. We can make it 60 here, and 10 psi is enough, more than enough to be a tolerance. Come, there is any small leakage or something.
So why this two?
This is for the tank.
This for the tank.
Okay, and this is again flow.
So how much need to from here to there?
This is storage capacity. Okay, so I made it to 100. Once it reached 100, this will stop automatically.
Okay.
But this will be constant up to. This may go down and up.
Okay.
This has got an automatic function. As soon as it reaches 100, it will stop automatically. And then if it goes down, it will start automatically. So what we are needed here is to keep this one on a constant value. For example, 60. Now it is somewhere on 60, I guess.
So from where is that?
This one here. Okay, 60 psi. Whereas we need 50 here. So we got 10 extra. Just to push it.
To push the pressure.
Yeah.
And from only left, right from here?
Yes.
You
can adjust it. Going up or going down.
Okay.
Something like this. You see? But that should not affect here. That's affecting here. So
If less than here 50, maybe 50.
yeah. So this is a symbolic lock only, just not
Some washer.
yes, like a wash.
Okay.
Alright? If you don't want, you can stop it manually too. This one to stop the manually.
When you stop compressor.
For example,
on this one.
if it is irritating sometime, you got the required pressure, you can stop it. Okay?
ينفع ننفخ العجلة بتاع العربية هنا؟ سيارة كفر سوي هنا؟
Alright?
لا ما في.
So,
And mostly it will be up.
mostly, normally it will be up. Now this works on 220 or 60 cycles. If your cycle goes down 60, then you will hear a sound and smoke here on this fan here, because this purely works on 60 cycles. If your power is less, do not attempt to work it, because you will damage the fan. This is 60 purely. Whenever you finish with the job, just switch or put off the mains.
Both.
Okay? Is that clear?
Inshallah.
Now we'll go to the sample. Now here's the sample chamber, the rack. Now I suggest use this place every time because this is safe and clear.
This which one? This one? How we know this one? How there is
the
numbering?
left side.
There is numbering.
No,
or?
there is no numbering.
Oh, yeah, for only this side.
On the left side because you got place. Here you don't have place. Here you don't have it. You don't have it here. So on this side.
Any hole from this side.
Okay. So you take a glass and then the container. Generally they take 35 grams of a sample. You will preheat the
Preheat up to
containers
the maximum 150 degrees. This
more.
preheated.
It has to be liquefied. You know how you fill inside the container. Because you are going to test on 163. Now, it doesn't make any difference even if you go up to 120 and still you have got some 40 degrees more here. So go for 120, liquefy and then fill it in the container. But before you fill it, make sure that your containers are preheated here. The containers must be preheated here or somewhere else.
How many times? How many times? Here or there? This
half
also
an hour.
preheated
Yes.
before sampling.
Yes. This has to be preheated. Half an hour just till you reach the sample required temperature.
Half hour.
Okay, half an hour.
And
Let's
this
say
half hour, this glass, the shampoo container with this one.
Okay, you can put here or
the
you can
plate.
some other ovens also. Just what we need is
This bearing capacity of this container, how much? Maybe I put this temperature, how much it can be?
it's a high temperature glass.
No problem, yani 160, 70, no problem.
Why you will go for 160?
Because 163 already you need.
So what we need is just to make it warm and just
No,
to heat
because
it.
here you cannot control. Here the blower you can control. Here maybe up down. That's why precautionally.
Okay, just keep it here. I will not take a chance.
No,
Just keep
for
it-
the precaution because
No,
you know
no, no
sometime here and there like this. Maybe
okay.
this here we cannot control this one as you
So okay,
know.
leave it. Just put it here. Okay, if you cannot control that, just put it here. So we are cocksure here that 163 is not going to break. So just put it here. Let it be warm enough. When you fill the sample, that has to be warm enough to mix up with the sample. So take your sample, fill it.
What? This after finishing? After putting.
Take it out, fill the sample. Okay, make sure it's not
Not bleeding.
not bleeding somewhere, and then insert it properly. Use 246 or 8, not just 135 because we need a balance there, right? Like 2, 4
Yani diagonal.
diagonal.
And one here the blank.
So for that, what you do,
Yani so good.
you stop here, put one here, then start it again. Okay, bring this idea here, stop it there, then you put one more there. Got my idea? Got the point?
No, just cross yani.
Crisscross.
Two cross.
So in the same way, what we have,
Same diagonal.
even if you have one sample, no problem. Just put one empty.
One empty.
Okay. Now how to close the door? You see? Just push it properly first, and then just off the way down. That's enough. Okay. Now how to hold it? This way. You see? You can lock it even. It's locked.
Okay. There is no
And
any
this-
safety gloves with this one.
If you want to use the safety gloves, much better recommended.
Not
provided
with glass. No.
You buy it.
Provided with this one.
حربي بايظ.
This 163, you're working for 200 degrees there without any safety. You're asking me gloves here. Okay, use the same gloves here. Okay. Now, it will take 80 minutes.
Sample should be
80
inside
minutes.
for the 80 minutes.
Okay. Once you start, close the door, just put a stopwatch, wait for 80 minutes, then take it out.
There is any plus minus? Maybe sometimes you
when it
forget 5
reach
minutes
to-
up or down like this. Then
Well, that differs in aging, and if you make it more, aging will be more. Make it less, aging will be less. Why you want to?
no, sometimes at 80 minutes. Maybe sometimes working with slip.
You will find
Edge
the
of-
difference there. You will find the tolerance there. Whatever
80,
you do
80
here,
minutes from it
When you
163
put the
from the
sample
start.
inside, this the testing time duration is 80 minutes.
طيب ممكن هو لسه ما في يجي
You
164.
cannot put. Before this, why
Wait.
you put a half hour? Half hour beside 163
Before the sample,
without sample half hour to make uniform temperature inside.
مم.
Half hour. This may be
لا لا sample inside
sample of
80 minutes.
80 minutes.
Okay 80 minutes from it start from 163 بس بالظبط. مم.
Okay.
اللي هي ساعة
Any
وثلث.
question?
No, thank you.
Ahmad, any question?
This is Bendel. This is Lebras, huh?
Ahmad, any question now? He's going to finish this area.
بعدين during test we يعني we get sample now. في موجود.
We have old sample here. They open. They make only for
So
demonstration.
we'll go here. Check it.